Happy holidays, everyone. It's Thomas Hall here with Gary Simon. With the end of the year approaching fast, it's time that we wanted to look back at our feelers predictions that we made for 2025. So, Gary, how did we do?
Well, sort of a mixed bag, and I think maybe our worst performance to date on these things that we do every year. Now, understand, we do try to be provocative and try to find things that are quantitative so you can really tell whether you hit them or not. So, the way I think we did is we were wrong on 5 out of 10, but we were right on 3, and I think we earned half credit on 2 more. So, we're a little bit on the downside. We usually do 7 out of 3 or 6 out of 3 right. So we were a little aggressive this time.
Yeah, I agree. We always try to want to make not only get some easy ones, but also make some hard predictions. What were some of the predictions that particularly surprised you?
Well, I think I was surprised by the price of lithium carbonate, the main component of lithium ion batteries. We thought that would decline more. Its peak was like $46,000 a metric ton, and that was a few years ago. And it had moved down, and we thought it would get down to 8,000. Well, it kind of hovered between 10 and 11,000 all year. So we weren't quite right on getting down as far as we thought, but it didn't pop up to way high prices again. Now that also impacts the battery pack prices, but they didn't go down much. So 2024 they were $115 a kilowatt, and maybe we gained $2 or $3 off of that in 25. But we thought they'd get under 100, and that isn't happening. Don't know what to attribute that to. I don't know how much the tariffs affected that because the price for batteries that we use is a global price.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of maybe some larger political forces may have been at play to hurt some of our predictions, but we don't want to point the finger at we got them wrong. One of the ones that I made was 30% of new vehicles in California would be zero emissions vehicles. Well, that was wrong. Last quarter, ZEV sales were 29.1% of all new light duty sales in California. Usually the third quarter is actually higher than the fourth quarter. However, with the end of the federal tax credit for zero emissions vehicles, this might be the first time that the fourth quarter is lower than the third quarter. We'll have to wait and see on that, but we're pretty confident that we missed that one as well too. Well, now that we got the painful ones out of the way, what are the ones that we got really good? One of the ones that we got right was global trading to be announced in 2025, but not started. The market progressed. They made more rulings at COP30 this year. There's an agreement for reciprocal recognition of carbon credits generated in other countries. It was a pretty easy one because they said they were going to do that, and the US didn't show up to get in their way. So it happened.
Well, it did, and a little slower, I think it's unfolding
Mhm.
with the pullback of U.S. policies. But another thing that we got right was that the cost of residential solar went down, and we don't have a lot of 25 figures yet, but the trend from the last part of 24 says we'll hit it. We said it would be only 55% of where it was in 2014, and Q3 24 it's 57%, but it's been trending down. So I think we'll hit that one correct.
And if my new solar that I got installed at my house is any indication, we definitely will get it correct.
Okay. So you got a good price on that?
I got a price I think better than what I see there that we have listed in the report that'll be going up.
Okay, so if you want to see the full review, look in our December newsletter and it'll give you the link to the blog that we put out on this, and send us your comments if you have them.
I also want to say that we've had a great year here at Clean Start, and it was made possible by sponsors like SMUD, Fresno State, River City Bank, Chico Start, Winton Law, Baker Tilly, and the City of Sacramento. So if you see those people out there or any part of that organization, make sure to wish them a happy holiday from Clean Start.
And in January, look for our new predictions for the new year. We'll see if we can do better.
Maybe we'll make some easier predictions.